Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Wolverines will put total weather to crank us up. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. The Hoosiers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two.
That's the first one to the road.
Touchdown, Wolverine! This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
That defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And here's the return. The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off-play action on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you're going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Oh, he's got some space. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on third down. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. A defensive knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Hoosiers send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, will be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
High tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces the fourth down. Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to convert on fourth down, and he's still going. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Marsh. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, get positive yards.
The Wolverines are flying down the field. Looking to pass, it's Underwood. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan! You have to wonder what the defense was thinking there. I mean, he just gashed them all by himself.
Right, and you think quarterback runs sometimes, but you can't think about it all the time. You got misdirection. There's so many things to look at. Quarterback can throw it, but when you got an athlete behind center that can do that, it's just frustrating. Too many things to try to stop.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score.
I guess we're going down on kick. Appreciate y'all the more touchdown on kick. Maybe somebody will say something.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Let me know where you at. What's up, YouTube?
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession.
There. EAID in the chat. Get it on.
Looking for space. It's Beebe. Hammers ahead for a yard.
See, I'm here. I'm here now.
Here's why this one's so much fun, guys. Early in the season, sort of a proving ground type of game for a couple of squads that believe they could win it all.
And we've heard so much in this offseason, right, about both of these teams and top 10 teams preseason. Now you get a chance to prove it. Like, now you get a chance to see who are the dudes on the squad. These are always fun early in the season, Jesse.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to find out what these teams are about because we've seen both teams beat up on weaker competition. We know they're both very talented, but let's see good against good and find out what they are.
Big noise in the big house with his huge third down play. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And fumble. Holy crap.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and
Hey, they got a punish.
stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking for a crease to the left. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, he went out here.
to the ground to try to move the chains.
Oh.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense is really, really strong. Bottom 50 in college football in first down. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Grabbed on the outside, it's Marsh. Shoved out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. And the Wolverines will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Wolverines trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Extending the play. And he walks his in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
And it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play.
There he goes. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a first down here to open the period. Send the tight end in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense has it, they're on the move. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Michigan. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Well, the defense is winning this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the second time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but you can't make mistakes against this unit, and it has absolutely killed this team early in this game.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
This turned into a blowout.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Finds the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Beebe. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a
transfer to Indiana.
Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Bond. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Bond. Turning it on. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Touchdown,
When that
Hoosiers.
receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my
Touchdown.
stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quarterback extends the play. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
That's caught. It's Marsh.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems...
He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Might as well hang on to the ball.
This dominant wide receiver, the ball as often as
Might as
possible,
well.
but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
To the air. It's Simpson. Got his man. No chance to run, but still a good game.
I'll tell you what, when you run those little fellas in the slants, they got to run by the scrimmage right now. They got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage to make the catch.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Quickly to the tight end. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Beebe. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. This has been an impressive 1st half, and Jesse, they love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why would they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop down right now before the half? They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
Wants to throw. It's Underwood. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback making checks. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can can swing momentum. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
Here's a heat. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary.
Grabs it up the 25 in stride. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. A productive play is one that gets you at least halfway to another first down here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw at Simpson. It's complete on the right side. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The snap sets up the throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute and score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he tacked on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
27, Indiana, 14.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. They love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. And this one is perfect. That gets them back to within 10. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Michigan offense. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine going for it all. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Man, it's so frustrating as a coach because you go into half and you're like, listen, this is what they've been doing. This is what we're getting. Let's go out and execute. And what do? First drive, you throw an interception, you turn the field position to the other side, create momentum immediately. This is an absolute disaster to start the second half.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the 39-yard line. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Hoosiers are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll try the run. This time, there is no running room to be found, and this defense wasn't going to get hit with a big run twice in a row.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Got it! And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! And here they come almost all the way back.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he makes the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play. Breaks into the open. They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Connection to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who could make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Bruce, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the knee. This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Bond. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped down at the 27.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Beebe. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on fourth down. They'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do it. It's hard to get inside the kicker's head. He got it. And we are dead even after the field goal here in the third.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Makes the grab, it's Mark. There he goes! They finally get to him. A lot of play there to pick up the first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find a soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and we saw that right there.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the fourth quarter gets underway. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's McMillan. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They'll go to the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Listen, when you got a big sucker like that at quarterback, all he's got to do is lean forward, and he's going to get that 4th down. He just does a great job getting behind the offensive line, falling forward, and getting the big 4th down conversion.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Touchdown, and they move out front on the 4.
Moving, moving, grand
This
slam.
guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 6 over Oregon. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Makes a grab over the middle. Bounced off his feet.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude can throw it to a car wash. Not get wet. Great job of putting that ball on the line to his wide receiver.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Hoosiers are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message because the person you called has a voicemail box that hasn't been set up yet.
The city.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me? What time? I just seen your message. What time would you? I mean, I'm whatever. What?
Go on there and see what you want to see.
You talking to driving?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And let me know.
All right.
All right.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Grab behind the line. It's Bond. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down. They're in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. This crowd even louder now on 2nd down as they try to hold on. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Defense backed up, and this crowd trying to will them to get a big stop late. To the air on first down. Snatch it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Quarterback keeps it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme away.
And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Massive score, now massive decision making. Obviously, extra point ties the football game. Easy peasy, nice job. A 2-point conversion, you win this thing. So I would kick it, but you know what? If you want to go for it, it's your decision.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you and get yourself in position to win.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab on the right. Lots of room to run. Touchdown, Michigan. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. To the air, it's Simpson. Makes the grab, it's Becker. Oh, he's He's got some space. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And that's fine. Listen, it's go time, right? Now it's coming up on third down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the fourth quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't find his man. That'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will have the football first. And David, this offense is built around keeping it on the ground and feeding the beast at running back.
Yeah, and he is a grown ace man. That dude, it starts and ends with him. Jesse, how nice is it to have a running back that you can turn and the ball to? He's going to get positive chunk.
Breaks into the open. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
What a nice run there. And from the beginning of time, Michigan football has been synonymous with running the football. You can think back to Tyrone Wheatley, Anthony Thomas, Chris Perry, Hassan Haskins. Big physical runners that also had sprinter speed and that could change the game. This dude right here, every time he has the football, he has the ability to go the distance, and that's what makes this Michigan offense.
There he goes. Touchdown Wolverine. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. And this might be a real challenge for this quarterback because that corner, David, can take away an entire half of the field.
Yeah, and that's the bright part of this defense. Like you know out wide exactly what you're getting week in and week out, and it is top flight. Like one of the best in the country at your spot. So interested to see how this passing attack works while avoiding that guy, because I'm not going after him, Palmer.
Well, I don't think this quarterback has seen a secondary built like this. He definitely hasn't seen a corner with this guy's ability. And so if he is going to try him, he better have really good timing. He better be very accurate. He better not be late throwing outbreaking routes because this dude will pick him off and take it to the house.
And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Washington. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
From the gun, the running back has it. Across the 45. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Hawkeyes are on the move. Looking for room, it's Patterson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing out a little bit.
Under fire. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus
deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mark. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to fire. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. Catch right into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Leaves it with the running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. He's looking to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a 1st down. The Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
Obviously, 3rd downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the 1st down, moving the sticks, fresh set of down, continue to wear on this defense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to run it to the right. And they'll get enough for the 1st down, and that's how things will come to a close here in the 1st quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And that was an impressive and dominant 1st quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Washington. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Still on his feet at the 45. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Hawkeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The give to the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's the game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Dead center perfect. Now the lead is down to 11. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So here comes the Michigan offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and goal. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, taking chunk by chunk.
To the air, it's Underwood. Looking deep down the right